Morning guys. Today's video, I love my GS, got her in May, it's now December. Today's video is, when do you sell a GS? You don't normally, especially at this weather. They are brilliant all round year bikes. They really are, great in the summer, great in the winter. The only time you'd sell a GS is if, like me, you're 5'8", I didn't get the low frame version, I got the lowered seat version, which was much better. I'm not on tiptoes, but you know, just at the back of the hill. Very comfortable bikes all year round. The only reason why I'm selling it, if you watch my channel, you'll know that I've suffered from my knees. I lost my cartilage in my right knee completely. I've got nothing called Bob, bone on bone, and my left knee went end of last year, so I had an operation beginning of this year. I found it more and more difficult, whether it's the cold weather or whether I'm just getting old. A couple of times now I've stopped the traffic lights. I'm always good on my left knee, even though that was the recent operation, so my right knee's pretty knackered. And I found a little bit of a hop, and I found the weight. These are heavy buggers. I can't imagine a GSA, do you know? And I suppose once you're 5'10" and above, there's no problem. But if you're short and stature like me, 5'8", 30 leg, it's just a weight. They are heavy girls, big busted bird I like to call her. But other than that, I wouldn't. So, what do you do? So I went back to BMW and looked at the GS 800. Now, I did a little 650 years ago called a Fundero. There was nothing fun about it. It was a single pot. It was slow, it was horrible, it's thuddy. If you didn't go down to first gear to try and get around a slow corner, she'd chug her back, and if you're in second gear, she'd chug her, and not very nice. They upgraded to 700 and they brought the 800 out now. Still a twin inline, a bit like the Versys. I had a look at one the other day. They're amazingly tall. And if you get the GA version of it, which is they're even taller. You're mental, literally. So I looked at the ordinary one, and I'm just thinking you're losing a lot. It did me a good deal at Cannons, trading in this one. But it just wasn't for me. I didn't like the idea of 75 brake. I didn't like the idea of a twin again. And I've heard some not great things about them. Not the best seller. These are the best seller. But the 800 isn't. So there's not many others out there really. The Versys had one. Did one 1,000. The Yamaha do one. Honda do one. Suzuki V-Storm didn't want a twin. So it came down to me personally, down to the BMW GS or the Triumph Tiger 800. They do an 800 version. That's a triple. Another 10 brake horsepower, so you get 85 brake, not 75. And they come with a lot of extras, you know. The pricing of Triumph is a bit odd. You've got the XC, the XCX, the XCT, gets a bit confusing. But well worth a look. And that's what I've done. I've decided to get a slightly lighter bike. I've gone for the Triumph. If you watch the next video after this, you'll get to see it. I'll let you know how it was. I got the XCT, the touring edition, so it comes with lots of extras on it. Heated seats, heated grips and fog lights and all this lot. But I have loved this BMW 1200 GS. It's a lovely bike. My only moans, if I'm going to moan about it, and you know people do, don't they, is the weight, which everybody gets. Servicing packages are quite high, but BMW. Straight line on your own, round bends on your own is great. I find that in traffic, they're very wiggly. The front end is so light. It's odd for a heavy bike. You are doing this, you know, you really have to think how wide this bike is to lane filter, especially on motorways. If it's traffic stationary and you're doing 5-10 miles an hour, not 50, you're travelling through, they really are like this. Two up, even worse, you get the wiggles. And I found that two up on bends as well, a little bit wiggly. And the light, bright as hell. You know, you get flash from other cars all the time saying, you know, turn your lights down, mate. This lights up everywhere. Only problem, I suppose, is moaning about the LED lights, and people with LEDs will say this, there's no depth to them. You get an old yellow, like one of my Jexas, you get them old yellow lights, and they seem to, the poor light quality, but it shines up everywhere. These just shine up, and it seems to disappear in the depth. So, that's my only moans. Lovely bikes, weight, a little bit wiggly, and probably the view. So that's why they come with the extra fog lights that I had on this one, and that does make a difference. So you don't have to pay hundreds of pounds for them. Them little pair I had on here were only I think £18, something like that, and they were quite good. So you can't moan about eBay getting some of them. But wind deflection, this was fine. I didn't like the off touring screen. Again, I'm short. The heated grips are the nuts. And you don't get that cold. I've rode this now, it's 3.5 minus now here. And to be honest with you, I was toasty. That's why I've decided to go for another style, this style sort of bike. Another thing with the GS 800, the 21-inch wheel, but it's 90. It's that wide. It just, I don't know what, I suppose that they class the GS 800 as a more off-road bike. That's why it's so tall. But the skinny pencil wheel really does turn you off. And of course it's so tall. I mean, being light, I thought, do you know what, it's not bad. It's light, it's heavy, a bit like what a trial bike would be, off-road one. But, you know, I've still been the missus on the back, we still like touring, and it did worry me. The seat wasn't as squishy. So, anyway guys, little chat today about why I'm getting rid of this. And it is only because of my knee. The other little whinges are whinges, you know, we all whinge about things. Like washing, I did a video before. These, I washed this yesterday. 20 miles, and it sucks the water in, sucks the dirt up. The mags are really hard to get clean. The engine gets dirty. You know, you will have to spend a bit of time cleaning these. However, great bikes, and as I said, I would be keeping it. The amount you pay for these, 15.5 grand. Triumph's a lot cheaper. I'm losing loads of money, as you do when you trade in. But if it weren't for my knee, I'd have bit the bullet and kept it and put up with the little whinges. I'm probably going to find something with a Tiger, and I'll let you know. So guys, please check out my other videos. Please like and subscribe. There's lots of these ones on here of the BMW. I've recently been doing ejectors. Do lots of PED ones, you know, and I've had some other Triumph 955s, Daytonas, Phasers, Hondas, even the Yamaha VMAX. So there's a variety for you to watch, guys. Please do that. And the next one will be the Tiger. I'm going to ride it home tomorrow, give my review on that. And then, like this one, after 3 months, 1 month, whatever it's going to be, I'll do another one. So like and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Ride safe.